All right, we're here with Andrew at Synaptics, and we're going to look at the new ClearPad 3000 technology.
Okay, we got two things to show you in your readers. First thing is the Series 3000 development kit. This looks very similar to our previous ClearPad development kits, except now we've got a 3000 series sensor, which is a module-based solution with our single chip here that does all the finger computations. And in the case of the development kit, it all runs into a USB converter box that plugs into your laptop running some demonstrator software. And this demonstrator software actually has a .NET Framework API, so this enables designers to rapidly prototype any sort of applications that would require multi-finger. So jumping right onto the multi-finger, you can see that you can track 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 8 fingers, although I'll only show 4 right now because I can't get more than about 4 fingers on here. And you can see that as you move your fingers around, you can move them independently of one another, and
you can cross-axis. You said that was something with the 2000 series.
Right.
That could be a complication.
Right. So this is a full imaging sensor, so you can see right here that all these fingers can be tracked simultaneously and without any ambiguity. And finger separation at this point is currently at about, based on this sensor design, somewhere between 10 to 15 millimeters, which is about getting 2 fingers right next to one another. As you can see, I've got 2 fingers here, and it's registering as 2 separate touches here. There we go. And also gives you an idea, just really quickly, of some of the data coming through on the registers. So you got specific registers corresponding to each of up to 8 fingers in this case. All right. And then we have another demonstrator here that uses the same sensor. By the way, that sensor can be unplugged from the converter box and plugged directly into an I2C port for a development system. And in fact, we did that in this situation. And we've also placed an AMOLED underneath to highlight the optical performance of our system, which is unparalleled, especially in comparison to the legacy resistive technology. So once again, an application that shows multiple fingers. And in this case, I'll try to bring up 3 of them. You can just move them around at will. And now one of the interesting things that we do with demonstrators like this that are built by Synaptics' in-house concept prototyping team is we have the ability to show certain gestures just really to spark the conversation and discussion with our handset OEMs. And the intent is not to necessarily do their user interface for them, but certainly to spark their imagination about what possibilities exist with this type of technology. So in the spirit of starting conversations like that, our concept prototyping team put together a couple of interesting gestures. In this case is a what's called a 3-finger crumple. So let's say you've got a web page and you're pretty much done with it, or you've got a Facebook site that you want to defriend someone, and you just sort of grab it and just crumple it away, and there it goes. Let's show that to you one more time. Here, in this case, is a map, crumple, and goodbye. Another gesture is this idea of just erasing by scratching it away. So let's say you're done with your tennis game and you want to get rid of it. Sort of scratch, space shooter, again, and finally, chess. There we go.
Is that all based on the motion of the finger, or is there any pressure registration?
So that's all based on motion right now, and certainly those types of gesture ideas can be refined and typically do and find their way into newer user interfaces that are being designed by OEMs. And certainly Synaptics has extensive experience as well as a full-time team that does nothing but human factors and usability. And we often take a leadership position in educating the OEM device software development team into teaching them about best practices and limitations of this type of technology. Because obviously it's in our best interest to make sure that this technology is utilized and deployed in a way that leads to a rewarding user experience. All right.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Thank you.